What's cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today. What's cracking, y'all? Back with some more Larry Bird, Larry Legend content. Shout out to the Bird Gang. Shout out to Carol and Claire for dropping this one. For the recommendation, Larry Bird's last ever game versus the Pistons. Very rare footage. So she already sent me rare footage about Larry Bird's first preseason game and Larry Bird's first regular season game. And now we have his last game ever against the Detroit Pistons. All right, folks, let's get into it.
Detroit came to town and the Celtics were ready. Ed Pinckney with the strip there. D. Brown goes all the way for the layup. Boston goes up 20-16 in the first quarter. Larry Bird misses a shot, but Eddie Pinckney there to grab the rebound. He gets two and is fouled, and the Celtics are up 3, 31-28. Dennis Rodman, the inbound, gets it right back for the dunk. Detroit makes a little bit of a move. Then John Bagley, a steal of a Mark McGuire pass, gives to Larry Bird. Bird finds Kevin Gamble. It's 39-34 Boston in the second. Then it's Larry Bird to Kevin Gamble again. Bounce pass right back to Larry for the layup. Celtics go up by 11. Dennis Rodman showing his stuff with the rebounding here. But then a careless pass. Kevin Gamble the steal. And the Celtics have an 11-point lead, 65-54. Isaiah Thomas puts the steal on Reggie Lewis. Up to Dennis Rodman. Watch Rodman. Good look here for John Sally coming down the lane. Boston's lead is just 10. But the Celtics had some fast breaks of their own. John Bagley to a running Kevin McHale, who had 16. Boston goes up by 12. Then Bagley has the ball tipped away, but Robert Harris grabs it. Celtics lead 80-69. Bird, some outside range, hits a three. It's 85-75 in the fourth.
Pass.
Then Bird, the drive and the dish. McHale, the jumper. Bird tipping in the rebound. Celtics still up by 10. Another three for Larry, and a win for Boston.
There were some dope, rare highlights, man. Larry, on his last leg, still out there putting work in. Putting that work in, baby. So keep in mind that this is just his last game against the Detroit Pistons. It wasn't the last game of his career. The last game of Larry Bird's career was in a loss to the Cavaliers in the Eastern semifinals in May of that same season, 1992. Bird was still a hell of a player, but was very limited due to ongoing injuries, to include the infamous, bad back and, the double Achilles. So this game here took place in March of 1992, obviously. Bird had 21 points, 7 assists, and logged 39 huge minutes, which is saying a lot considering the toll and condition of Larry Bird's body at the time. His body had taken everything just took a toll on his body. Larry Bird was an absolute warrior and got the last laugh against the Detroit Pistons behind his clobbering of 106-87. For Larry Bird's career against the Detroit Pistons, Larry Bird in 53 games against Detroit averaged 25 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 6.5 assists. Shot 47.5% from the field, almost 43% from three-point land. Exceptional numbers. But I will be the first to tell you, and I always say it on this channel, that numbers aren't everything. You have to watch Larry Bird to fully grasp the gravity and pull of this guy as a basketball player. Absolutely dissecting the Pistons and pretty much any other team, that stood in his way with surgical precision, and would often go toe-to-toe with the Pistons in these epic battles year after year after year after year, which helped define an entire decade of legends and legendary performances, legendary moments, memorable moments, iconic moments, history, NBA history. Interesting enough, in the postseason, Larry and the Celtics are 12-12 against the Detroit Pistons. Safe to say they battled each other out to a stalemate. After the 87-88 season, where Bird averaged roughly 30 points per game, it began to go downhill for Bird because of the mounting injuries and the back problems. He would play 6 games the next season, followed by 75, 60, and 45 in his last few seasons. But even with the back and the surgeries and the clobberings, Bird was still playing at an elite level compared to most other players. It wasn't peak Larry Bird, but still better than mostly everybody else. He was still a game changer and impacted the game. During Bird's final 2 seasons, where he had those serious health problems, the Celtics went 71-28 when he played. Without Bird, they had a 30-29 record. I appreciate you guys. That's all I got to say about it. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Thank you. Shout out to the Bird Gang. And I'll catch you on the next one. We out, baby.